Hey, this is Brian Jones from Valhalla Academy in Frankfort, Kentucky, and this is Mat Chat. Today's topic is called partner, opponent, or enemy. Partner, opponent, or enemy. I think the wording that you use when you're training is extremely important. Let me give you an example. What do we call people who are in the gym with us, we're practicing techniques on, and we're trying to get better? We call those training partners. Those are our partners. Okay? The same thing happens if we are sparring. Those are still our training partners. Of course everybody's trying to get a submission or a guard pass or take the back, but we're all trying to get better. Okay? We're all part of one big team, so we're training partners. So I make it a point when I talk and when I coach to say, as you're working with your partner, or get a new partner when we're doing drills or when we're sparring, just like I would when we're repping out techniques. Because no prize money is given away, there are no medals, everybody's just here to help everybody else get better. And I consider that a partner. If someone comes in from another gym to train with us, they become our training partners. Okay? We're not trying to, maybe we're trying a little harder than we would because they're new, but we're ultimately not, they're not against us, they're for us. They're here to help us get better. And maybe we'll teach them something, maybe they'll teach us something, and it just strengthens the jiu-jitsu community, it strengthens our team, and hopefully they leave with a good impression. Now let's take the term opponent. I like to say the term opponent, and when I use the word opponent, I use it in a specific context. I use it in the context of a sport, a tournament. So when you step on the mat at a tournament, the person that you're faced up with, if you step in the ring in an MMA fight, the person you're standing across from is your opponent. Okay? You're playing by a set of rules to try to win. That's not necessarily a developmental thing, although being in tournaments helps you get better because you get your weak spots pointed out. But what it is you're trying to win. You're trying to take all of that skill that you've built working with your training partners and put it to use on the mat against an opponent who's trying to beat you. But keep in mind, this is a sport, okay? People shake hands before, they often hug each other afterwards, even these hard-fought matches. You see, most of the time, really good sportsmanship. In MMA, in jiu-jitsu, in judo, you're going to see good sportsmanship. So these are your opponents. I make a very different distinction between an opponent and an enemy. Okay? An enemy is something that we talk about in defensive tactics. An enemy is a person who you would run into in a street encounter who is trying to harm you or your loved ones. An enemy is a different kind of opponent, one that doesn't care about rules, one that doesn't care about your safety, one that doesn't care about anything other than harming you or taking your property. And you treat that person much differently than you would an opponent in a tournament. So, in the gym, we have training partners. It doesn't matter who wins or loses. On the mat, at a tournament, or in the ring, or in the cage, we have opponents, okay, where the wins and losses do matter, but we're still friends. In a real fight, we have enemies, and we do whatever we have to do to destroy that enemy or get away from that enemy so that we go home safe. This has been Brian Jones from Valhalla Academy in Frankfort, Kentucky. If you like this video, please click like, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel, and thanks for watching. I want to remind you to train hard, train smart, and train often. I'll see you next time.